Dorenu v'dor kibbutz golios, our generation and the generation of the ingathering of the exiles. V'toven hetiv, you should understand well. Shesod bias haruach, the bringing in of the spirit. Hi avodas dorenu ke'es, is presently the job of our generation. La'achar hador harishon shel kibbutz hagolios, following the first generation of the ingathering of the exiles. Ki hador harishon, because the first generation, asak bechitzonius hageula, was busy with the externalities of the redemption. Shu kibbutz ha'ivarim, which is gathering the limbs, v'kiruvam zeh lazeh, and bringing them close to one another. Ubechlal zos, included within this is hachonas hatashtis l'chayim yachdav, is preparing the basis for living together. Shu binyan Eretz Yisrael, which was building the land of Israel, v'sider hachayim hagufni yimba, and arranging the physical life within. Shenirmazu b'nevuah, they're alluded to in Yecheskel's nevuah, kalias habasar v'hagidim, as the flesh and the sinews grow, al hatzamos, on the bones. Ach, but b'shlav zeh, at this rung, adayid mitzios ha'ivarim hi b'piruda, the limbs themselves are separate. L'chein ha'am cholok l'tziburim shonim, and therefore the people are separated into different groups. V'amachlokas govros, and the disagreements grow. Kolzos machmas chestron haruach elokis, it's because they're missing the godly spirit. Shetovo b'shlav hasheni shel hageula, which will come at the second stage of redemption. Lahachios es haguf kulo, to bring life to the entire body. Ulechaber ivarav l'muhus achas, and to join together the limbs into one unit. V'ima tovo, and with it will come ruach shel tshuva v'tara klolos, a spirit of tshuva and general cleanliness. Shetiromim es ha'am lemadregas kodesh elyonos, that will uplift the people to lofty spiritual levels. Okay, ace now. Ba'a hashal lepnimius hageula, now is the time for the inner redemption. Sod bias haruach, the coming of the spirit. Hashras hachios haklolos ala'am kulo, to make the general life rest upon the nation in its entirety. V'zeh mamish mashahuru chachamim, this is what our sages taught. Shala asad lavo, that in the future yiskalu razei Torah, the secrets of the Torah will be revealed. Uvahem, and with them, Yetzu Yisrael min hagolos, Klal Yisrael would leave the exile, berachamim, with mercy from Hashem. Kisod gilui sisrei Torah, because of the concept of the revelation of the secrets of the Torah. V'sod avodas Hashem hapnimis, in the inner service of God. Heim sod ha'or, is the secret of the life. Shechoder l'chol neshama, that drills itself into each soul. Umazkir la, and reminds them, shehi tov beguf, that they are one cell in a large body. V'lo rak yeshos la'atzma, not an independent existence. Ume'ora la'alos la'avodas Hashem ha'elyona, inspires them to go up in serving Hashem. Sheisod avodas hashchina, that's the service of the Shechina. Lahargish atzma chelek ve'evra meha'am, to feel a part of the nation. V'lifol mitoch kach, and consequently to act bechibura bechavivusa, with connection and love. Va'achdos amuka, and a deep unity. Va'atzuma l'shem yichod dafka, specifically with the intent of creating unity. Ubeli pnios klal, and with not any ulterior motives. Zet sodat simon hagadol shebidorenu l'sisrei Torah u'lepnimius avodas Hashem. That is the reason why in this generation we find a great thirst for the inner Torah. U'edos kiba hashal laholadas kol mazu, and this is testimony that this time has come for the secrets of the Torah to really be birthed. so bias haruach, the coming of the Spirit. Kichafisha re'inu, as we have seen, ruach zu hi nishmas pnimius haTorah. This ruach is the soul of the inner Torah, the soul avodas hashchina, the service of the Shechina. Valkein, therefore, tachliso v'sio shel tzimon zeh, the purpose and epitome of this thirst, the pnimius haTorah, for the inner Torah, heim osa haruach haklolis shetufia banu, is that spirit which appears within us. V'tolid banu madregos atzumos v'niskavos ma'od, and will bring forth within us great levels, kefi shenedaber behemshech, as we will go on to explain. Nimsa, shesod hazohar v'sifrei hapnimius, the Zohar and the other Kabbalistic works, heim rucha de malcha Mashiach, they are the spirit of the King Mashiach, haruach haba letocha atzmos, atzamos, the spirit that comes into the bones, lachayosem bechias achas, to give them one life, kiguf shalem, like one body, chai v'ra'anan, living and fresh. V'amnam hiskalos madregazu niskala b'kashim rabim v'atzumim, but the revelation of this level has run into all sorts of difficulties. Ki yesh lanu hergel orach shanim, we've become accustomed over many years, lochosh atzmeinu kinefradim, to consider ourselves separate. V'lidog kol echad l'shleimuso, and each person worries about his own completion. Hena gashmius v'hena ruchlius, whether physically or spiritually. Ubechlal zos, included within this, l'chaded es hahevdel, to emphasize the distinction beino ubein hashonim mimenu, between the individuals and those who are different than him. Va'af lochos shemiskenim shemisachnim es kiyuma v'orach chayav, and also to think that other people are endangering his life. V'lamod ba'amda hagana mulam, and to stand protectively opposite them. Be'stagrus u'b'shmira ala interestim ha'tzrichim l'kiyuma v'chol kiyotze bazeh, and to protect his own selfish interests. Mikan ba'at chushas habitochon b'shtaychus ha'adam l'chevra ha'to'emes es darko. That's why people feel more secure when they connect to a group that fits with his personal approach, or to the community from which his family comes. And be close-minded, and to actually have tremendous opposition to a group that is different from his group. This being accustomed to living a life of separation, Hushrash amok ma'od be'imke haneshama, has been instilled very deeply into our souls. V'usod targem demas hargolos mamish, that's the idea of the slumber of exile. Shaleh Omar bepesach Eliyahu shekol tzadikim demichin v'shinsa bechureya. That's what Eliyahu Navi says, that all of the tzadikim are sleeping in their holes. Shu shena amuka ma'od, which is a very deep slumber. V'inyan shena zu hi tardema b'yachas l'shchina. Their